Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sunita Narayan, Director, Center for Science and Environment. My colleague on the board, Mr. Sumit Banerjee. Corporate captains, consul generals, architects, builders, bankers, jury members, sponsors, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 11th Quab Awards. Lovely evening. I thought when I heard that our traffic wasn't an impediment today, which is wonderful to hear when we talk about smart cities particularly. 377 million people out of the 1.2 billion people that we have are urban dwellers. In the next 15 years, we will add 220 million people more, making it a total of 600 million people in the urban settlements. The problem is further compounded by the fact that there are very few cities that actually offer opportunities, and therefore there is a huge pressure on infrastructure and housing in those particular cities, which leads to lopsided urbanization. As per last count, nearly 65 million Indians live in urban slums and sprawls. In China, 19 cities 3 decades ago started with under 250,000 people. Today they are thriving metropolises with over 1 million people, over 10 million people, and they have become mega cities. Can you guess in India during this period of 30 years, 3 decades, how many cities have achieved that status? Just 2. Can you guess their names? I don't even want to wait for you to answer. It's Malappuram and Kolam in Kerala. And their emergence is due largely to the relatively recent redrawing of the local administrative map. India has 3 megacities, what we say more than 10 million. Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata. By 2030, 4 more megacities will be added: Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad and Ahmedabad. Amid the growth of urbanization, the housing shortage has touched 18.78 million units. We need to create opportunities in the cities because there is so much pressure of migration. 10 million people every year are moving to cities. So there is need for creation of opportunities there. And then there is also need to create creation of opportunities in the villages so that we can ease the pressure of migration. India is adding a Brazil every decade. Imagine the problem at hand. To provide basic amenities of life, metrics of provision of basic amenities needs to be defined, and permissions need to be given on the assurance that no matter what, the number of members which get added are going to be provided the same basic amenities that were given prior to this enhancement. And if that assurance can't be given, a proposal needs to be made for capacity expansion of the infrastructure. And then an auction of that opportunity could be made for people to actually access the opportunity because the capacities have been enhanced. I think these concepts are today which need to be worked on if we need to make cities livable. But when we started Construction World or CW in 1996, these were alien concepts. But then the population of Mumbai was 1.2 crores against 2 crores today. The total value of all the shares on the stock market was 4,80,000 crores and our GDP was around 9,80,000 crores. The total value of the stock market has jumped 25 times and the GDP has grown 15 times. So there is going to be a difference. But at these awards, we have discussed, architects have discussed that cities need to grow vertically, that a better architect is not necessarily the one who can maximize the saleable FSI Our builders and developers have argued for a regime which eases the number of clearances required for a single project, or that environment clearance should be part of state's jurisdiction, and a lot more. Some of these have materialized and some are still in the works. Our magazines have raised the benchmarks on quality business reporting in the areas of infrastructure, construction, and engineering. One of our stories on green ratings was inspired by Ms. Sunita Narayan's research work. Each year we provide information on 6,000 companies, 4,000 products, views and opinions of 3,000 experts through our magazines. Our events help connect 3,000 professionals directly, and our participation in other events help connect 100,000 professionals indirectly. We've also established the Smart Cities Council India as part of a global consortium headquartered in Washington, D.C., wherein a network has been now established in Australia, Europe, and Middle East. Our council has members like IBM, Microsoft, Cisco, Itron, Thomson Reuters, Xylem, Oracle, Tyco, GE Bechtel, and so on, bringing 7,500 case studies for inspiration. We have launched the India Smart Cities Readiness Guide with Indian case studies to help inspire Indian city leaders. Our digital offering, designgenie.com, is being explored for inspiration by over 100,000 homeowners who have taken loans to redesign their homes, among others. While we are providing a bouquet of offerings, information offerings to the construction sector, today we are celebrating our winners and laying new benchmarks. This hall is full of dreamers, some of them daydreamers. Even our PM is dreaming of 2.0, India 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to QAP 2.0. Thank you.